Just thought I'd give you guys a quick updated skincare routine. I don't really use too many products at the moment, but I will just use the CeraVe cleanser, and then during the day I will literally just put this facial moisturizing lotion with the SPF 50. And then at night time I'll use the CeraVe cleanser again, and then I will just put this Epiduo. I'll put one pump of this on my whole face, so it has 0.3% adapalene and 2.5% benzoyl peroxide. And then because your face does get quite dry after you use this, I believe this is almost a bit like a retinoid as well. It's mainly for my acne. But then after that I'll just go over this with a cream, and this one is from Drunk Elephants. It's just a normal moisturizing cream. I don't think there's any scents or anything in this. It's a polypeptide cream. Apparently that's pretty good for you. I also don't know if you can see that, but I think I'm developing a bit of eczema again on the neck and also the arm around here. This has got better actually, in the morning after I've like creamed myself overnight. But yeah, I used to have really bad eczema when I was a baby, and I think this kind of started happening when I was running a lot more on the treadmill, and in the gym there's not that much ventilation, so I was like dripping with sweat after each run, and I remember just scratching myself again, and I think that's what's caused it. So I did submit a GP e-consult, and they have prescribed me with probably some creams, I'm not sure. So I will go and collect that later on at lunch. On our way to get the prescription, the doctor said it was dermatitis, which is a form of eczema, and a fungal infection. I'm not sure about the fungal infection. It sounds a bit nasty, but let's see. I'm expecting I'll just get a bit of cream, and I don't know, I mean, maybe antibiotics if it's a fungal infection, but we'll see. And then after that, just gonna head to the shop to get a bit of chickens. I need to marinate the chicken for the classic chicken and rice meal that I always eat. So I've just received the cream. So I guess it's to treat the inflamed sweat rash, which kind of makes sense because the whole thing kind of happened when I started running a lot more. And when I would get really sweaty, I would start to itch a little bit. So I'm gonna apply this twice a day, and hopefully it will die down. Also, look how crap the weather is now. Like 1 minute it was sunny, and now the next minute it's almost about to rain with a dark cloud above my head. Oh, so bipolar. No wonder why they say Londoners are a bit moody. Wow, it's Matthew. Matthew. Oh my God, these influencers in the wild. Let's quickly cross the road. Did
Did you just go to the gym?
Yeah, I went with the Mecca.
Gonna make my pre-workout now, which is this Abe pre-workout. In, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 videos ago, I was showing you guys all of the different flavors of the Abe. I did try all of them, but I ended up with the cherry cola because it tastes pretty good. The second favorite was the energy flavor, which just tastes like Red Bull. Anyway, I'll do 1 scoop because I'm gonna do some heavy deadlifts today, so I definitely need the energy for that because I'm feeling a little bit tired right now. And it has 250 milligrams of caffeine in one of these scoops, which is quite a lot. So I wouldn't recommend taking this too close to bedtime, but also I feel like if you do push very intensely in the gym, you're probably gonna sleep quite well anyway. Yeah, just gonna do heavy deadlifts and then 3 or 4 back accessory movements. I'm gonna see how heavy I go with the deadlift. I always mainly train for a heavy single when I do these heavy deadlift sessions. For me, I used to follow the conjugate system from Westside Barbell. If you don't know what that is, it's a workout split where you do 4 days a week and it's upper, lower. And on each of the upper and lower days, you will do a max effort day, which is your 1 rep single of a particular movement, and then a dynamic effort day, which is mainly to work on that explosive strength. So that program is mainly tailored to powerlifting and just training for strength. And yeah, I used to follow that program, but now, I kind of moved more into bodybuilding, but I can still adopt some of those methods that they were using. And the conjugate system is actually a really good system because it does train your strength, it trains your endurance, it trains your explosive power. So when it comes to programming, a lot of the time, especially things like linear programming, where you start off doing very high repetitions to gain endurance, and then as the weeks go on, you start to lower the volume and increase your strength. By that point, you will lose all of your endurance and then you get stronger, and then you have to keep repeating that over and over again. So I think research has started to show that that's not a very effective way of training, whereas the conjugate system does take into account a lot of different training styles within your program, so you get a more all-rounded training. What the hell? I can't even speak. I've just received my package for the spring drop from ASRV. But before we go into that, I just want to say a really big thank you to all of you that have used my code for the end of season sale last month. It really does help me out so much, not in terms of only commission, but also it shows them that I am bringing in traffic to their website. And because I am on a contract at the moment, I believe my contract ends next month. It's only a 6-month contract. All of you guys help. Just even going to the link will help me when it comes to that conversation at the end of the contract. And hopefully I can stay with them and renew another 6 months and continue to work with them. So this is the main outfit that they sent me. I'm wearing their latest track jacket, their new Laser Vents fabric sports top underneath, and newly designed 2-in-1 shorts. The jacket is really lightweight with an oversized fit, 2 zip pockets either side, and I chose this minimal colorway, and I think it looks really good and the logos look very discreet. The shorts are quite a cool concept and I've never seen anything like this before. The sides of the shorts actually merges into the base layer, which I think is quite a cool feature. And the shorts material itself has a nice textured matte finishing on top. The performance top is probably my favorite piece of this drop. I think the fit is really good for me, well fitted on the shoulders and tapers down your body to accentuate that V-tapered physique. It also has perforated holes in the very high sweat areas for ventilation, which I think is a very good feature. Here we have it in a long sleeve version, exactly the same fit, and again perforated holes down the sleeve. They also sent me some calf sleeves, and these were very small actually. They were small/medium and very tight. I couldn't even get them up, so maybe I don't have as small calves as I think I do. And then the final item that they sent me is this hat. I did see some people review this hat. I'm not sure whether that is meant to be this flat. I mean, it looks a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Like if it was like that, that'd be better. But this, I don't know. Not sure about that. Okay, I had to kind of stop the whole unboxing a few days ago because there was a lot of drilling noise that was happening in the building. I'm not sure if you can hear that right now, but it's just not going away, so I guess I'll do this outro of the video. But the clothes for ASRV were pretty good. The collection, I really liked the t-shirt, the long sleeve t-shirt. I'm not even a massive fan of long sleeve t-shirts, but I feel like the fit was pretty decent, so I definitely will be rocking that in the future. Their jacket was really good, very lightweight. I'm not too sure if it's a running specific jacket because it is quite oversized, and I would feel that if you're in a more windy country, it would probably get a bit annoying and feel like you're wearing a parachute. But nonetheless, a good jacket to sort of wear after your training, to go to and from the track, or even as a casual jacket for when you get a bit cold in the summer. The shorts, I'm not too sure about the color, but I do quite like the idea of having the shorts merge into the actual base layer. And yeah, I just feel like this drop was pretty good. I preferred previous drops, I'm not going to lie, but that's why I just love working with this brand so much, because I feel like I can be genuine and give my honest opinion on the clothes and not worry that, they're gonna like drop me or anything. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm actually heading to a different city for a few weeks very soon, so I'm very excited to take you along with me and to create content for you guys. And yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps with the algorithm and it means a lot to me. It gives me that extra motivation to keep pumping out content for you guys. And yeah, I will see you next week.